life, you have or will be bullied, whether it's being called a name, harassed, threatened, or even abused. Bullies and mean girls have been around for a long time. But now, technology is creating a whole new platform for their actions. Cyberbullying is when someone repeatedly harasses, mistreats, or makes fun of another person online or while using cell phones and other electronic devices. There are two kinds of people who tend to bully. StopBullying.gov describes them either as the popular ones or the ones who aren't very high on the social pyramid. Popular kids most commonly bully because it is a way to stay popular, and hurting others makes their self-esteem rise. It makes them feel more popular. Teens who are less socially successful tend to bully because it helps them cope with their low self-esteem. It also makes them feel more accepted with their peers. They feel like they actually fit in. Many of these types of teens have a hard time empathizing with those they hurt. In general, bullies' behavior stems from their own problems. StopBullying.gov reports that bullies tend to have less involved parents. They aren't very excited about school. They occasionally feel depressed or anxious. They also have trouble with controlling their emotions, impulses, and they find it hard to follow the rules. According to the Cyberbullying Research Center, teens tend to bully because of anonymity, which lets them feel like they can get away with being mean without the victim knowing exactly who they are. It allows them to avoid facing their victims, so it requires less courage, provides the illusion that they won't get caught. Many teens at the Cyberbullying Research Center surveyed explain that they wouldn't necessarily bully the victim in person. The National Council on Crime Prevention reports that in a survey, 81% stated that they believe that the others cyberbully because they think it's funny, because they don't see their victim's reaction in person. Cyberbullies may not realize the damage they are causing. Some cyberbullies may think that their behavior and actions are normal and socially acceptable, especially when their peers egg them on. A lot of teens think that because others are already doing it, what they're doing is alright and more acceptable. Some teens expressed that they were jealous of their targets and just wanted to take them down a notch. Others even admitted that they were wronged by their victims. They were just simply giving them what they deserved. In lots of cases, teens tend to be victims themselves. They feel that if they were subjected to cyberbullying at some point in their life, that everyone else should be too. Many cases can be obvious, like seeing a mean comment, post, or tweet. Other acts aren't very easy to notice, like impersonating a victim online or posting personal information, photos, or videos designed to hurt or embarrass another person. Cyberbullying can also happen accidentally. The impersonal nature of text messages, posts, tweets, IMs, and pictures make it very hard to detect the tone of the message. One person's joke could be another person's hurtful insult. Nevertheless, a repeated pattern of text messages, posts, tweets, and pictures is rarely accidental. According to a survey by the Cyberbullying Research Center, about 25% of girls have been cyberbullied in their lifetime, while less than 17% of boys have been. A type of cyberbullying tends to be different based on gender. According to the Cyberbullying Research Center, girls are more likely to report cyberbullying others during their lifetime. They are also more likely to spread rumors, while boys are more likely to post hurtful pictures or videos. Cell phones and computers themselves are not to blame. Social media sites can be used for positive activities, like connecting and communicating with friends and family. It can also be used to hurt people. Teens who are cyberbullied are more likely to start using alcohol and drugs, to skip school, experience in-person bullying, unwillingness to attend school, receive poor grades, have low self-esteem, and have higher health problems like depression and anxiety. The Cyberbullying Research Center conducted a survey from a large school district in the southern United States. They took the survey from 2004 to 2011. They surveyed the proportion of youth who had experienced cyberbullying at some point in their lifetime. When asked about the specific types of cyberbullying, 13.7% experienced mean or hurtful comments. 12.9% of rumors spread online continued to be among the most commonly cited. On average, about 24% of the students who have been a part of the survey have stated that they have been the victim of cyberbullying at some point in their lifetime. About 17% of the students have admitted that they have cyberbullied others. A recent study published in the American Journal of Public Health found that about a third of students who had been cyberbullied had symptoms of depression. 47% of those who had been both cyberbullied and bullied at school. Of those who were only bullied at school, slightly more than a quarter showed symptoms of depression. One possible explanation given is that students who are cyberbullied feel more isolated than those bullied in school. A high school senior in Oregon quoted that it was just crazy and such a shock to my self-esteem that people didn't like me without even knowing me. A 16-year-old stated that it might just be a word, but it can hurt. I may act like I am okay, but I'm really not. Technology plays a huge role in our everyday lives. Many of us are addicted and can't be apart from it for more than a minute. Technology can be used for positive things, but when abused, can possibly take someone's life. We should all be a little bit more careful when we are online. We should take Atticus' advice from To Kill a Mockingbird and climb into their skin. Think about how they would feel and what their reaction would be. Just think how you would feel if someone were to bully you. If you have something mean to say, look in the mirror and say it to yourself. Maybe you'll think twice.